Welcome back, guys. We're back again with another stream. This is meant to be our 5:30 p.m. stream. It might a little bit late, but today we'll be talking about Ange. Ange Postecoglou just got assigned as the new Nottingham Forest coach. I mean, we expected that. We saw that coming. We'll also talk
So
about the
excited.
international break, all the games that have
Yeah.
happened so far with this World Cup qualifiers. Nigerians are not happy because they drew to South Africa, and that means
What's the
that Nigeria would not
I know it's a waste of
qualify.
time. It's a waste of time. I've told you this. I told you the last time. Don't waste your time.
Man, at this
There's
point,
always permutation, combination.
supporting Nigeria is like
Nah, it's a
having
waste of
it's like
time.
being in a toxic relationship at this point
It's a
because
waste of
you
time.
keep on hoping, but it's the hope that kills you
Yeah.
at this point. So
It's a
I
waste
mean,
of time.
definitely not it's not the best news, right? It's not the best
Yeah.
news. Like, why are we
Yeah.
not qualifying for the World Cup? But when you think about it, do we deserve to
I do,
qualify? I saw a video
we
by one football creator, Adika Takes, and he was like, Nigeria,
yeah.
do they deserve to qualify? Do they deserve to qualify? And I also read a comment that struck me. That comment was like,
Mm.
imagine Nigeria qualifies for the World Cup. Nigeria
What will
plays
we do there?
France. Nigeria
What
plays
will we do there?
all these top countries, plays
We can't
Spain.
qualify.
Nigeria,
Not
we play all of these guys. How do
nothing.
we
We will not
survive
do
that
any
game?
we'll probably get 1 point as we usually do.
This Nigerian team right now, can it survive games against bigger
That's
countries?
it can.
When we say bigger countries, more
We'll only
established
defend.
countries
We'll
with
only just
with
defend.
better players and a good style of play. Can we
We'll
survive
just
that?
defend. We
We
should just
can't.
defend.
It's really, really disappointing. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. This is what we do every single time.
But
We
when
hope and hope
Nigerians
and hope,
really
and it never
when
happens.
Nigerians really anyways, Nigerians were having an
No, but
expectation,
when you
right?
see the talent on the team, Trust Ekong,
Don't waste your time.
Calvin Bassey,
We've been through
Osimhen,
this several
all of
times.
these guys, you can't help but hope that yes, this would be the generation. Like, what is our
Not
goal? Can't this be our golden generation? Like how Belgium had
but
their golden generation. Can this Nigerian team be the
I don't
golden generation that actually does
I
stuff
don't think
differently?
so. Yeah.
So
I
it's
don't
sad.
think
It's
so.
really sad. Anyways, the game ended 1-1, so we didn't lose the game. So that's kind
Mm.
of like a positive. We didn't lose the game.
But
But
Nigeria is not going, so there's no point wasting your time or even on this discussion. Nigeria is not going. I knew before they played the match, they are not going.
again, I was
Do you
man.
get?
Welcome to the stream.
Yes,
Yeah,
because we said it.
yeah.
Any faults, if they falter in any way,
Mm-hmm.
even a draw in any of the next 3 games, they are not going. So there's no point. And I know so many people they needed to beat South Africa. Even if they drew the other games, they needed to take points off South Africa.
Yes.
But nothing happened. So we'll see.
South Africa now has 17 points.
They are done.
Nigeria, we have 11 points, and Benin have 14 points. So
Benin is
Benin,
even ahead of us.
they are ahead of us, bro. They are ahead of
Oh,
us. They
there's no
are.
even hope for the second spot.
There's no hope for the second spot.
Just
We're
a waste
cooked.
of time, brother. It's a waste of time, brother. Just
I'm
move
also
on.
thinking, like, how many games do we have left? We have like 2 games left. I think 2 or 3 games. Or if I'm not mistaken, but I can just quickly check. We're in Group C, so
Cape
we have.
Verde. What happened to Cape Verde?
I didn't watch Cape Verde. I didn't watch some of
Cape
the
Verde?
games, right? But let's see the games we have left for Nigeria. Nigeria has to play Lesotho, and
Yeah.
Nigeria has to play Benin. I think those are
Yeah.
the 2 games that we have left, and then it is what it is. But can we
Nah.
pick up points in those games? Can you pick up points in those games? No,
No, I
no.
don't think so. No.
Anyways,
No.
let's move on from that. So many nice international games were played. I don't know if you watched a few of them, but like there were lots that happened.
I watched England.
You watch England. What did you think about England? Wait, let me read some comments.
Yeah.
Um, Magnifico says, shout out Cape Verde. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened with Cape Verde. Liam is back. He
Yeah.
said the high line for life, mate. I know. Postecoglou is now the new Nottingham Forest coach. It's crazy. Dorcas is saying, I
Yeah.
think it's better to be positive. They are trying their best. I don't know. Liam is saying that I'm loving Big Ange. I'm loving Big Ange.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
England was okay.
Yeah.
Like Liam said, England they were okay. Do you
What,
get
what
what
did
I'm
they?
saying?
Let me pull up the score.
The highlight for me when I watched that game was I think their captain, the captain for Serbia, I think is a defender in Nottingham Forest, Milenkovic, if I'm not right.
Oh,
He
Milenkovic.
got
Yeah, Milenkovic is a
a,
defender in Nottingham
he
Forest.
got a red card running back with Hurricane, and the only thing I could think of was AngeBall. Yeah. Oh, you see, I half Albanian and
He
half
said, I'm half Albanian, so
Okay. I saw him running back with Hurricane, and he collect.
Running.
Yes, and the only thing I thought of was, oh my God, AngeBall. This is the guy that's going to be playing, and he's the person that's meant to be faster.
They are cooked.
Don't know.
5-0.
You know what I think? I think
Wow.
we might be surprised. It's a 1-0 Albania as well, getting there. We might be surprised with Ange. I know everybody is saying, no, he's going to come halfway line. I think he's going to learn from his lessons. That's what I think. Do you get lesson one? I had to dig up some lessons on Ange Ball, the history
Okay.
from when he was in Celtic, right? But I,
Before you get into that, you were telling
yeah,
me offline that there was a reason why Ange was appointed as Nottingham Forest coach, and there was some history behind it. What's that history, and what's the reason why Ange is the coach?
let's not be deceived. This appointment was made 1 month ago.
How
Was decided.
that it was made 1 month ago?
It was Ange and the Maranakas had a dinner.
Mm.
They had dinner. Just I think the last week, maybe first week in August or so. If I can't get the dates right, but around that time they had a dinner. Do you get? And even before that, I think Ange has been giving us some clues saying, "Oh, he's been in talks with owner of a Premier League club." I can go back and pull it up, but
Mm.
there were rumors then that Ange said
Mm.
he's been in talks with the owner of a Premier League club. Nobody knew the club. Then there was no noise about Nuno or anything. He had dinner with obviously the owner. I think it was about congratulating him for being the first Greek person to win a
Yeah.
European trophy, something like that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Nuno now comes out and says their relationship is not that good. They don't talk anymore. So the owner has already decided to let him go a long time ago. But I think him now coming out to say all those things is more
Fueled it.
justification. Yeah, because Marinakis is like a mafia. Do you get what, like the way he moves is like a mafia? You can't go against a mafia. I'm not saying he's a mafia technical, but
Yeah,
he's a
I get the example. Yeah.
he's a no nonsense guy in the sense that if you come out and say something against him, you're not going scot free. But already it has been decided that Nuno was going. I think it was already decided because how can you sack? Look at it this way. They sacked Nuno 12:15 a.m.
No, no, keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking.
It said they sacked Nuno 12:15 a.m. Nuno 12:15 a.m.
Yeah.
Ange was appointed in the morning,
Yeah.
brother. Do you know what it takes to appoint a coach? There will be
Hmm.
discussions with the coach. There will be discussions with Edu internally, the board. People will be, and you are telling me
That
it
means
happened over 6 hours.
they had these conversations
It
prior
has been decided.
to Nuno being sacked. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Let's read some comments. Liam is saying Forest aren't used to Ange style, so he might actually be better since Spurs. But then again, Ange has never changed his philosophy in 25
that's what
years.
I'm saying. He's
25
never
years.
changed. I went back to check. He's been playing this way
Wow.
since the past 25 years. He's not changed. All the places he's been to,
High line.
Austra- Australia, everything. He believes in. No, the problem is he believes in. How do I say it now? I just think in not Tottenham they didn't do it properly.
Okay.
That's what I think. If you ask me, as
Mm-hmm.
a coach myself, I don't think he did it properly. In the
Mm-hmm.
sense that maybe we should argue he didn't have the right players. Do you get? But he wants to, you get what he's trying to do in the sense that he wants to keep the other person in their box 18. He wants to not box 18 in their half and
Okay.
press. Do you get what I'm saying? Press,
I-
press, press, press,
but I don't
press.
understand. So what about the players at Tottenham is off? What about them
I
doesn't
don't
fit this
know. I
style of
don't
play?
know. I just feel, you know what I think? Defensively, they didn't know. It's just like how you have Rodri in City.
Mm.
City also keep the other team in their half,
Yeah,
right?
but
So what
that's
was
City's
I know, but
old philosophy though, like possession
yes, but
football.
what was saving City then? They had someone that could stop that counter. You
Oh,
need to
Rodri,
have
yeah, I
people
see
that
what
can
you
stop
mean.
it. Yes,
Yeah. Mhm.
cut it at the source. That's the only way you can keep a high line. Like effective high blind. If not, people they will run through you. And Tottenham did not have that guy. Their midfield was dreadful. They had what's this brother's name that left? Forgotten his name. They didn't have a solid 4 or 6 in
Oh,
the
are you talking
middle.
about Bisuma?
Bisuma cannot stop any counters. It's Bisuma I'm talking about, right? So the big question now is, does he have the people in Tottenham, in Nottingham Forest?
Before we even get to that question, let's read some comments. Magnifico said we don't talk anymore like we used to do. That was what made me laugh. Like I laughed a lot. I
Yeah.
don't know if you know that song. Do you know that song? We don't talk anymore like we
Okay,
used to do.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
that
okay.
made me laugh.
Yeah,
Liam is saying Nuno was stupid to publicly criticize. Of course, it's bye bye Nuno. You don't run your mouth publicly and expect to keep
yeah.
doing. I'll take 17th and a Europa League trophy. You get Champions League anyway.
Oh my God.
You will take, oh my god, you will take 17th and a Europa League trophy? Nah, come on, come on. Magnifico is saying I watched the video of Ange when he was Australia's under 21 coach
Under 21
arguing with
coach.
TV reporter about his philosophy. He won't change. I
That's
don't
what I'm
like
saying.
this
I
philosophy.
went back to check. That
I
Highland
don't
is
like it.
constant.
This philosophy, I don't know if it's going to work.
Kingsley Milenkovic collected red card today
I don't know if
from
it's going to
chasing from
work.
chasing from chasing Hurricane back.
It was nice to see Forest in the Premier League. So we'll miss them.
You, you
I'll
think
actually
you,
miss
you think you no, it's
I'll
not be
actually
that
miss Forest.
bad. No, I don't
He's going
think
to get
so.
them relegated. If he doesn't get them relegated
No,
this season, maybe next season.
I don't think so. I
You
don't
don't
think
think
so.
so? Hmm.
No, no.
The
So
Ange at Celtic was
what I
good.
yeah,
Murillo, before I say what you think, Murillo and Milenkovic highline, crazy. AB saying, how did this happen? I pity Ola. I really pity Ola. The running that all these players will have to do with the amount of games that they have to play. Is
yeah,
this philosophy really going to work in this era of so
yeah.
many games, so much running? Because don't
Yes.
forget, Nottingham Forest, they have
And it's
European games.
2 games per week now. So
They have European games. They have their normal Prem games. How are they going to survive with this Ange style of play?
yeah. But they have, the funny thing, Kingsley, is
Hmm.
Nottingham Forest, they have decent players. They do have good players. I told you they signed someone from Botafogo, Igor Jesus or something like that. They signed him from
Hmm.
Botafogo. They signed this guy from that just got relegated. Forgotten his name. He was just relegated with the team the lab came from, the lab's team, right?
Ipswich.
Ipswich. They signed him there too. They have decent people that this guy added. So I think they should be fine. The only issue I have is the striker. Do
Chris
you
Wood.
expect ah, Chris Wood is 33 years of age? Do you want the brother to be? How does he press at that age? How does Chris Wood press at that age?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't know. SSB saying this Ange hire was so predictable. If you think of it, yeah,
Yeah,
we
it
said that.
was.
We said
It
it
was.
yesterday. I
It
said it
was.
so many times yesterday that I feel like Ange will just be the one. I feel like Ange will be the next person. I feel like everybody had that, I guess, that
Exactly.
instinct that it was going to be Ange based on like the relationship, the
And he met with
energy.
him.
They met.
They are both from Greece.
They were from
So
Greece. It was almost like
it
it
was
was
so
going to happen.
obvious. Yeah.
Liam is saying, I think Ange purposely didn't care about the league at Spurs. He wanted to put
No, he did
everyone
not.
across with Europa.
He did not.
SSB saying,
No,
I think
no.
Forest can get a Carabao Cup. Teams will rest players and Ange will move through swiftly.
Swift. He can.
Maybe
Yeah.
Ange will come in and
Well
focus on certain trophy. Maybe you focus on certain competitions. Maybe Europa League. Maybe depends on what the club says he should focus on.
said.
But this could be a
Yeah.
thing of focusing on the European competitions and see if they can try to
Yeah.
win, and then focus on maybe some of the other Carabao Cup and those kind of things and see if they can try to win it. I think maybe for
Yeah.
Forest, what they care about is winning trophies. Maybe.
I don't
What
think they'll be
happens?
relegated.
What happens
They
if
won't.
you're in the relegation zone and you
Mm.
win a Europa League trophy?
You will
So
still be relegated.
but
You
will
will
you still go
still
to the Champions League?
Wigan, you will still be relegated. Wigan was in the Europa, I think it was in Europe, but they were in championship. They were relegated that year. So, brother, there's no escaping. If
Oh
you
my
are
god,
relegated,
that's
you are
funny.
relegated.
Uh,
But I think, the funny and the problem, another thing I think that was a problem
mm,
was the goalkeeper of Tottenham, of Spurs. The guy wasn't good at corners.
Vicario.
He was not. Look at it now. He was not good at corners, and they did not have a set piece manager, a set piece coach. I don't know if Nottingham Forest have a
So you
set piece
really
coach, but
believe in Ange at Nottingham Forest? You really
I,
think it's going to
I
work?
believe, I believe in Ange a bit. There's a
What
2% in me that still
what's the
believes in
doubt?
Ange.
What's the doubt? What's the doubt?
I believe that the
Mm.
players in sports, especially, I don't think they were just good enough to play what he wanted to do. Defensively, they were not good enough.
I don't understand. What has changed in that sports team
Yeah.
over since Ange left and now? Over the last couple months, what has changed? Some of the players, most of the
But
players are still there and they look different. They are playing better. So what has changed?
they've played 3 games, Kingsley.
Okay, yeah,
They've
fair
played
enough,
three
fair
games.
enough. 3 games. Okay,
But,
fair enough,
but
fair enough,
apart
fair
from
enough,
the
fair enough.
3 games that they've played, Thomas Frank they gave him Paulinho in the middle, right?
Paulinho,
Paulinho
yeah,
is in the middle. You
yeah.
have people that were added into that squad. They've added good people into the squad.
Mm,
Xavi Simons is there. There are a lot of people they added, maybe 3 or 4
mm.
that they added. So I think Thomas Frank has a better team than Ange had, if you ask me. And one thing with Thomas Frank is Thomas Frank has a set piece. He's set piece oriented. He has set piece people in his backroom staff, right? The issue Tottenham were having, they were conceding a lot from set pieces. Go and check it. It was just too much. It was too much. And I don't know if he asked them, what was his name? The brother that was there before, that sacked himself, that left last week. If he asked him for a set piece coach and he
Who?
wasn't giving. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's a possibility. Did Postecoglou ask for a set piece coach and he was not giving? Maybe Nottingham Forest have. I don't know. But Edu probably would need to get one if he wants to stay
But
up.
Postecoglou, when he comes, won't he come with his own backroom staff? He'll come with his own people, right?
He will come with his own people, but I just think they need a set piece coach.
Let me read
They
some
need it.
comments. Liam is
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
I think Ange purposely didn't care about the league at Spurs. Okay, I've read that already.
yeah.
Let me scroll down. It says, Ola, I know inverted fullback. That's what Liam is saying. SSB is saying there's 3 or 4 teams that are worse than Forest squad wise. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Liam is saying Celtic manage Ange style. Forest won't get relegated. Mariacas won't allow that. Of
Not
course,
allowed that,
it won't
yeah.
allow that. I don't see them getting relegated. Of course, if they
No.
slip into that relegation battle, Ange is cooked.
He's gone. He's
He's
gone.
gone. There's not going to be that Greek relationship.
No.
I don't think that will save it. AB
My
saying
Greek brother. Yeah, gone.
AB saying Nottingham Forest games will be very interesting. It will be very interesting to see Ange back and seeing what he does this time around. If he changes things, of course, he will not change that same high line philosophy and everything, but it's just interesting to see how you set up Nottingham Forest players and everything. So
Mm.
this is a question I have. If Ange should go to
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest and succeed, what does that say about Spurs and the Tottenham?
It's just a sports thing then. Yes. No, but look at
Because
it.
Nottingham
Yes,
Forest, they will care about winning though. They will
look
care
at
about winning. They will care
look
about
at it,
achieving
look at it,
well.
look at it this way. I know we are
Mm,
critical about Ange,
yeah,
but everywhere Ange has gone,
he has won something.
his system, no, apart from him winning something, his
Mm.
system has not failed so bad as it's failed in Tottenham.
And there were so
Second
many
season.
injuries. There were so many injuries too.
Exactly. So it has not
Mm.
failed so bad as it's failed in Tottenham. Could it be that he was overdoing it and it's the Premier League? That's one case.
No,
But
the
you talk
Premier League
about
is a league that has
yes,
faster pace, more
yes.
intensity and
But
stuff.
even let's keep that boss aside.
Mhm.
The mentality of the players, the
Mm,
fans. You talk about when you saw when Conte was going on a rant and he didn't like what the fans were doing.
mm.
And first season they played Manchester City and they wanted Manchester City to beat Tottenham. Tottenham fans won. You remember that game that Ange
Yeah,
was?
I
I
remember.
think that's when they lost Ange. Actually,
Because it was
that's
like
when
a
they
kind of
he was
mentality
so
that
pissed off. He was so pissed off.
you care about losing the game just so that your rivals don't
Yeah,
get something.
yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't make
it's,
sense.
yeah.
Liam is saying
We'll see.
re- relegated teams can still get you, but yeah, that's what I was saying. We got one FA Cup, and then
Yeah,
so what about what has changed? Their best player, Son, has gone. But
But Son
Son
was
was
not that
not
good
up
last
to
season.
par though. He was not up to
Last
par
season,
last season. Magnifico,
that's
don't
part
you
of
think?
the
I feel
yeah.
like
He
Son
wasn't
was
up to par. No,
yeah, Son was not really that great. I mean, he just got it was not just the same Son, right?
no, no.
That's what I think. Let me saying if the other teams was not bad last season, Tottenham would have got relegated. Yeah,
Relegated, actually, yeah,
actually, Magnifico is saying Ange kept blaming injuries, but it's his high line that makes centre backs sprint back too.
yeah,
Brings back too much causing hamstring issues.
yeah,
That's still where I'm at. This is a hill I will stay on,
brother.
I will camp on, I will sleep
Mm,
on. I still
mm,
feel like this high line philosophy that Ange is trying to
mm,
do, I don't see it working at Nottingham Forest. And I
yeah,
hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Unless
yeah.
he tweaks a few things about what he did
Mm,
back at Tottenham, I don't just see
mm.
it working.
Well, okay, look at it. They
Just
finished in their first season. They
mm.
finished fifth. So what was the difference? Why did they finish fifth in the first season? If
Maybe
the system was that terrible, he was not yet figured out.
that would be my initial take. Maybe it was not yet figured out, but then maybe it's more than that, right? Because there are coaches that do it
It-
season to season to
It's
season.
more than
To season.
that.
So it's more
It's
than
more
that.
than that.
I don't know. Magnifico is saying we could all win the league with Celtic. Wait, what?
Oh my god.
No. That's fair. We could all win the league with Celtic. Let me say Ange finished fifth first season, so I think it was mentality second season. I don't know.
I think the players were
I
just
don't
tired
know.
of the style of play. I think they were.
The amount of
Most of
running they
them,
had to do in
most
the
of them looked mentally checked out on that style of play. I think so. Do you get? But at the same time, Pasuma in the middle, I don't think is ideal. If you want
So
to
okay,
play this kind
you
of
talk
football,
about you talk about Bissouma not being the person to break up play. At Nottingham
mm,
Forest, who breaks up play? Sangari. Is
my
Sangari
brother,
you're looking to
that's
break up play?
that's a question he would have to answer.
Sangari that stuck
Coach.
his leg out
He,
for
he is the
Somerville
coach.
and
He
got
is the
cost a
coach.
penalty. That
Red
same
red
Sangari is the
card.
person that you want to be the one
It's not
breaking
just
up play.
Sangare. They have other people that play in the
Okay, let
middle.
me let me pull
Sangare
up let
comes
me
from
pull
the
up their squad.
bench.
Yeah,
Sangare
okay,
comes
fair
from the
enough, fair enough,
bench, right?
fair enough. But let me
So
pull up their squad. I still don't think it makes sense. What was the question you were going
and
to ask me?
and
You're going to ask a question.
was I going to ask a question?
Previously, before I cut you off, you wanted to ask me a question or something with Nottingham Forest. Do you remember or no?
I can't remember. But another good thing about Nottingham Forest is Yates is also slow. Oh my god, that's a problem. That's a problem, Kingsley. Now that I think of it.
So Ange's
Who
first
they have?
game is Arsenal.
Yes, yes. You know what I advise Ange for that game? Just go back and just defend. There's no point. Don't implement anything. Just say we are still in Nuno's regime. Default Nuno. What has he taught you defending? I want you to defend for it. And they can beat Arsenal. They can get something at Arsenal.
They will not beat us now. Stop.
Kingsley.
They will not beat us now.
Kingsley.
At the
You don't
Emirates,
think so?
let's be realistic. They will not beat Arsenal at the Emirates.
Okay.
Do you know how difficult it is to beat Arsenal at home? Don't see. We might say a lot of things about Arsenal, but don't count out Arsenal at home. I don't see them beating Arsenal at home. The best
They
they will
can
do
beat
is a
us.
draw.
Anyone can win anyone in this league. Do you agree?
There's a reason why there's odds. The
Not
odds
now
of that
Forest.
happening.
Yes, is low. Nottingham Forest won in Anfield, right? What are the odds? What were the odds for that game? It happened. It happened. Do you get what I'm saying? So we'll see. But the only thing I
I think the
worry, I
person they
saw
got from. Are you sure the person they didn't get from Botafogo was not John Victor? I thought John Victor was the person that they signed from Botafogo. Anyways, that's
no,
just
it's
me saying
Jesus or something. He got Jesus or something
he
like
got
that.
Jesus. Okay. Anyways, when you look at the team, they have who defenders. They have who Murillo. Who are the starting defenders? Milenkovic, Ola Aino, and then there's this
Oh, they have
Neto
Douglas
Williams.
Lewis too. They have Douglas
Oh, they
Lewis.
have Douglas Luiz.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, Nicolas Dominguez, Ryan Yates, Gibbs White. It might work. There's Makati too. There's Makati in the midfield. It might actually work. It might actually work.
And the funny thing, everyone is, how do I say it now? Everyone is, we're taking painkillers for Ange.
Mm.
He's going to, we saw Ange defend in a final. we never thought we would see him defend. They defended in a final, although you can argue that the final was a miserable one. Do you get what I'm
It
saying? But
was. It
they
was.
defended in that final.
Mm.
Do you get? So I don't know for this. Okay, maybe this question I wanted to ask for Saturday. What should be Nuno's approach?
I think the approach is don't lose.
Don't lose your
You
first
said
game, right?
Nuno or Postecoglou.
Postecoglou, sorry,
I think
Ange.
it's don't lose. The most important thing is not to lose. Right? You want to try your best not to lose that game because it's your first game as the coach. You don't want to start your first game with a loss. It's not nice. Um,
Mm.
it's a very hard game to play. It's a very hard away game because
Why
Arsenal
is
at
it
home
hard?
is quite. It's because Arsenal at home is quite difficult, right? It's a bit difficult to win, but I think with the quality they have and with
Mm.
Ange, it depends on what Ange implements with the squad in this short time that they have because he just got appointed. I don't know how much
Yeah.
training he's going to have with the team before he really wants to implement that style of play and everything. So the most important thing they are going there to do is don't lose, right? Try your best to get something out of the game. To me, I feel like that's what he'll do. But what do you think? What should he do?
If I was one going to the Emirates, I was appointed as
Mhm,
Nottingham Forest manager. The
mhm.
team will be practicing for the first on what's
Defending
today,
set pieces,
Tuesday, set pieces.
defending and scoring.
They need to practice defending those set pieces, Kingsley. That's
Mm.
what saved. That's what saved Liverpool. That's what saved Liverpool.
Eight corners,
Practice, practice those corners. That's
eight
that's the only
corners.
thing they should practice all day in training. Oh, guys, hey mates, let's gather around corners, corners. Let's go. Hey mate, let's go. Let's corners, corners. Why are you laughing? Corners, 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 corners. All day. They go for lunch. They come out for workout. Corners again. They sleep. They dream of corners. Coming, they have team meeting. They play Arsenal matches of Arsenal scoring corners, so that in their mind they are going to. If Nottingham Forest goes to Arsenal to the Emirates, they can defend at least the first half or first 70 minutes. Defend those corners. They can win that game
Mm.
because most of the time, how does if Arsenal from open play they are practically useless.
Right now,
Yes,
they are not creative from open play.
yes.
But you're
They
forgetting
see,
that
even even wait,
this could
even
be a game
Kingsley,
where easy
even
plays.
even wait, even if they use easy, is Ateta is still there. The manager is still there. He's the one holding them back. Even if listen, even the Leeds game that they won a big margin, how did they score the first goal?
They scored two of
Was the
their
set
goals through
piece.
corners. They
The
scored two of
first,
their
the
goals through
first,
corners.
the first one was set piece.
Mhm.
Before that set piece, Leeds they were playing well. They were playing decent. They were in the game,
Mm.
right? So, but immediately they scored that set piece. Obviously, Leeds has to come out. They
Mm.
had to come out. So that's it. So that's what I think Anne should do. Defend those corners. If possible, try to score corners. Practice those counter attacks. Those counter attacks that Nuno has been doing. Perfect it. Bring some patterns of play that Ange has good patterns of play, right? If you compare Ange's like bulk, is it pass completion or something? Maybe you're
Yeah.
talking of passing from your box 18 to an attack
Mhm.
to the goalie side, like your opponent side. Ange has a very high pass completion in terms of that, right? So he has good patterns of play. The problem is the defending. That's Ange's problem.
Let's read some comments. I actually think slow players
Yeah,
at Forest would also be an
yeah,
issue for Ange because that's basically what Liam is saying. Yates is too slow. So many slow players at Forest for Ange style. Sarange is slow. Yates is slow.
yeah.
Wood is slow.
But
Milenkovic is slow. Dominguez too. Douglas Luiz as well. You have to consider that. There's no way you can factor that in. That the players are too slow for what he's trying to do. If Ange comes
I'll ask
if
you this
Ange comes to the
question.
Emirates,
Okay.
what will you
Yeah.
advise him to do? Match
Mm.
Arsenal band for band in open play, or sit back
No.
and let
Sit back.
Arsenal attack,
He has
then
to
play
sit
counter
back.
attack?
He has to sit back.
Do you really think Ange Postecoglou will play sit back counter attacking football? Do you think he will play that?
He has no choice. It's not like he'll play that. He has no choice.
He
But
might not play that.
one question I'll ask you. We say all these players are slow. You watch Nuno when they counter attack. Do you know how fast Forest are when they counter attack you?
But it was mostly their wingers that were
Not
running
just
up
their
Gibbs
wingers,
White
even guys
bringing the
in the
ball.
middle. Even guys in anyways.
Like who?
Is
Like Gibbs White, Gibbs
Gibbs
White,
White. Gibbs White
Elanga.
is fast. Gibbs White and they are fast actually.
Yeah. Like you can
They're
count
fast.
some of the fast guys, but not
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah, yeah. Maybe Dominguez. I've seen
I
Dominguez,
don't
Gibbs
think
White, Elanga.
I seriously don't think Nuno is like a coach that will not work with what he has. You think if Nuno has fast techie players, he won't play fast techie football?
But he's never played fast techie football, Kingsley. Nuno has not.
Fair enough.
Nuno is like
Fair enough. Fair
Ange.
enough. Fair enough.
Everywhere he's
He will
gone,
not
he's
change his philosophy. It's fair. Yeah, yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true.
and he
SSB
wanted
saying
good players. Yeah.
SSB saying, what if Forest have a plan and go maybe long term for Ange?
What do you mean long term for Ange?
Oh,
Oh,
I see what
short.
you're saying. I see. That's actually a good take, SSB. So
What
like
do you
long
mean?
term, which means like they'll build the squad he wants. So now that Nuno goes,
Oh, okay.
they have a long term plan. See how Arteta has been at Arsenal for a while. Maybe that's the plan they have for Ange at Forest.
Yeah.
So long
Yeah.
term, they give him the opportunity to build the squad he wants, get the players he wants, and maybe this season is just their transition season with Ange. Then
Mm,
going into the summer transfer window, they might sell people, bring in people, and then form that Ange team that can compete
mm,
next season because Ange doesn't win trophies in his first season. He wins trophies in his
mm.
second season. So maybe the plan is for Ange's second season. So maybe SSB has a point. Maybe this is a long-term thing.
There's been high turnover of players at Forest. So the owner is not scared to
Possible.
spend money.
It's
Spending
possible.
money is not an issue.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So say long what Angie made take them to the shot. It
He
won't be
said,
that bad. You guys,
thank
it
God,
won't be that bad.
Enzo, Pedro, Estavo not starting. Oh, Enzo, Pedro, and Estavo are not starting. AB saying
Maybe
Nuno
because-
played Techie at Wolves.
No, no.
No, but SSB has a good point.
What did you say?
About this long term plan. I know AB is saying
Yeah,
long term Division 3, and of
yeah,
course, like there's a fear of relegating them. But let's
yeah,
say, assuming this is a long term plan,
yeah.
guys, what do you
They
guys
gave him
think?
2 years. They gave him 2 years. Let's start from there.
Okay, they gave him 2 years, right? Assuming it's a
Good.
long term plan to have
Mhm.
Ange at Nottingham Forest, I don't think it's a bad
Yeah.
idea. In that sense, I feel more confident with this Ange appointment if it's long term.
Okay. So they
Let me
slowly get the players that he
They
wants.
slowly build the team that he wants. Let me
Yeah.
read Ikena's comment. Ikena is saying, Andy, you suggest Ange takes up Ateta's kind of tactics. Approach
No,
a
no,
game
no, no.
not to
What?
lose. So Ange tells
No,
me,
no,
let me read
no.
the other
Wait,
thing. So
yeah,
Ange tells his
yeah.
boys to stay only in their half. Just to defend a potential set piece. Good item manager.
Okay, now what I mean is, look at it this way. No, no, no. Look
Man,
at no, no,
Ikena,
no, no, no.
man. Ikena with the
I'm also
comments, bro.
I'm also a coach, right? Look at it
Yeah.
this way.
Mm.
There is no way. Let's look at it
Mhm.
critically. We're
Okay.
looking at it that people as people that watch football. We're looking at it as fans.
Mm.
He's going to have 2 days or
Yeah.
3 days to work with the players. What is he going to tell them? He can't really change the DNA of what Northern Forest has been doing.
What Nuno has
If
been
Nu-
doing. Okay.
yes, if Nuno was there and he's taking Nottingham Forest to Arsenal, what would Nuno do? Nuno will go there and defend. That's what Nuno is going to do. I don't know if do you agree, yes or no?
Nuno will defend.
Ye-
Nuno will
yes,
defend, of
Nuno,
course.
Nuno is not even
No,
going there to have
he would.
possession. Nuno would give you the ball,
That
play the
it's
ball
too
in your
risky
half,
to really just
and
come out and do
yes,
stuff. Yeah.
so Nuno is not going to do that. So are you telling me that in the space of 3 days, he's going to invent something and make them attack? No, there's no point. The only thing he can tweak to me, the only thing he can tweak at this short time is introduce more patterns of play that will help them counter Arsenal.
What if they win?
That's they can win. Kings, I believe they can win.
You
Yes,
believe they can
but
win?
yes, but the thing is, Kingsley, the only issue I fear
Mm,
that we all fear
mm,
for Arsenal is their potential weapon. That set piece. If Arsenal has a set piece, there's
mm.
a 60% chance that it's going to go in if you don't defend it properly. That's why I said they have to practice that set piece. They have Liverpool before you guys played them. As Anislot was talking about the set piece.
Yeah, he
Are
spoke
you
about
te-
that in
are
press
you
conference.
are you telling me that you guys didn't practice set pieces during the week? You guys
We would
practice
have.
the set piece.
We would have.
When Arsenal had those 10 corners, you guys I've never seen a team defend Arsenal's corners. Arsenal, they look like shit.
No, but also the balls that Declan Rice was giving into the box wasn't really
No, they
that.
were
Wasn't
good.
typical.
You go and see what Van Dijk was doing. Go back and watch that game.
Mm.
Van Dijk and your guy. You guys have heavy guys too. You have
Yeah,
tall people.
we have tall guys.
You
Mm.
guys defended every single corner that came into your box. That one is organization from the backroom staff,
Mm.
from the coaching staff. So Ange has had that problem of set pieces. His
Mhm.
teams are not usually good. Anyways, it's Tottenham we mostly saw in terms of set pieces.
Mhm.
They were not good in set piece. Do you get? So that's why I'm saying for the 3 days, introduce new patterns of play, right? The way they move the ball that would help them play out of, they will have that opportunity. They will have at least they will have 2 chances or 3 chances in a game to bring out that ball. Patterns of play that will help them bring out that ball successfully. Apart from what Nuno has been doing, Nuno has his own patterns of play.
Mhm.
Do you get what I'm saying? Which he would study, but he can introduce maybe 1 or 2 patterns of play that would also help them. They practice it, practice those because the set piece is coming, Kingsley. It's going to come. You have to stop it. It's going to come.
Let me read Liam's comment. Liam is saying,
Yeah.
so the first season, plan 17th. Exactly. The plan 17th, your first season is second season, get the players you need, go and win a trophy. He's also
Yeah.
saying if they win, Ateta is done and needs to leave. Honestly, if they win and they
Yeah.
score,
Arteta's pride. Arteta's pride
I'll
is
be so
also there.
surprised.
Yeah.
Let me read the next one. Magnifico is saying, why didn't they bring him at the start of the break? Maybe it wasn't planned. Maybe it wasn't. Do you think it wasn't
But
planned?
he made a comment, Kingsley. This comment is online. He made a comment that he's been in discussion with a manager of a Premier League club.
But it does not make any sense. Just honestly speaking, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
If Nuno wasn't in the plans and you already had
Nuno
something
and
building. No,
yeah.
Nuno, like Nuno was not in the plan this season. Like you wanted to bring in Ange.
I will
Why
tell you
let
why.
Nuno
I
stay
will tell
on?
you. I
Why
will
let him
tell
stay
you why.
on?
I will tell you why Nuno was not in the plan. It just hit me now.
Why?
You remember his statement, Nuno's statement that they were not signing people early in the window.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
is Maranakas delaying in signing people? Suddenly, Morgan Gibbs White was leaving. He
Wait, said they
stopped
were not
Morgan
ready. They
Gibbs
were
White.
not ready. They were not ready.
Do you get? Now, at the end of the day, they now go to buy people. Look at the players they brought in. Those are not Nuno's people. They're not the type of
You
players
think
that Nuno.
so?
I don't think they are very attacking. Douglas Luiz, the people he brought in, they're attacking people. If you want to play
Mm.
attacking style of football, those are the players you bring in. Yes. Why would you make Morgan Gibbs White to stay back if you don't have a plan? Do you get what? That's what
No,
I think.
you're
Anyway.
making a point. You're making a point for sure. You're
You
making
get?
a point for sure. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But man, it's arguable too. It's arguable. Liam is saying, wouldn't surprise me. Ange beats Ateta. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me too. It wouldn't surprise. They did it at Anfield. Score one goal and defend. Anyway, that was Nuno. But it won't surprise me. They need to improve their set pieces though. You're right. Yeah, set piece. Ikeda is saying Ange has never been a long-term manager.
Oh my goodness.
Honestly speaking, at this point there, once Ikeda says the comment, I just know that he's going to hit it on the, he's going to just tell people facts. He said, Ange has never been a long-term manager. 1 year at Melbourne, 2.5 years at
Yeah.
Yokohama,
Yokohama.
1 year, 9 months at Celtic, 2 years at Spurs. Two things can happen. Either Ange gets sacked or he gets sacked.
So
No, no, no.
it means two
Shout out to
different things.
Ikeda for that one, man. Let me give you a bomb for that
Give
one.
him a
That one
point.
actually
But it
genuinely
means
made me laugh.
yeah, but it means two things. Sacked or he gets sacked.
This brother said, or he gets sacked.
Yes.
Man, that made me laugh. Honestly, man. That took me out. Either he gets sacked or he gets sacked. That's funny. But actually, Ange has not been a long-term manager. This is facts. He has not stayed anywhere for
Actually,
more than
that's
2 years.
true. No, but he's been coaching before then. Anyway, the Australian national team too was the same. He didn't stay so long too. Yeah.
I don't think I
Yeah.
don't know, man. This appointment only time will tell because personal. I don't want to bring my own personal take into this too much because me personally,
Why?
you know where I stand. You know I don't want this appointment to
You
happen. I
don't
don't think
like him. You don't like
it's not
Angie.
like I
Why?
don't like him. It's
Angie is
just
60. Yes, he's 60
I
years
just don't
old.
like managers. I don't like managers that can't adapt. That's why I like my manager. I like Annie
Kingsley.
Slot a lot because Annie Slot knows how to adapt in game.
Okay.
In game, he can adapt. In general, his style of play is good for this era. It's
Mhm.
controlled. You know what to expect, but can you stop it? No. We see the beautiful
How
patterns. He has the
how
players
old
to execute it. I think it makes sense. I
how old
like
is Annie
what he's
Slot?
doing.
How old
He's
is
a
Annie
young,
Slot?
young coach now. He's
He's
not
in
that
his
old.
40s. He's in
Yeah,
his
he's a young
40s.
coach.
Let me give you a quote. let me get let me get it's who we are, mate. It's just who we are. That's what I'm about to give you a quote from his book. Let me give you a quote from
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
AngeBall, like
yeah,
from his book, not technically his book, right? Brother, he's 60 years old.
yeah,
He's done it for 25 plus years. He did not get, I'm quoting from Ange.
yeah.
He did
I'm
not
listening. I'm
get
listening.
where he did not get to where he got to
Yeah.
just by not knowing what he's doing. He's
Mhm.
not a clown.
Yeah.
He's not a clown. He's
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
for
Of course.
long. Do you get? He's
Mhm.
who we are in terms of
Mhm.
sports. They were not good. They were not good. Is who they were. Do you get
Mhm.
what I'm saying? So
So
at
you're,
the end
you're
of the
on
day,
this
and
stream
the last and the
defending
last thing is
Ange.
Kingsley, and the last thing is that you cannot teach a plumber his job. You
Hmm.
call a plumber to fix your toilet. You can't teach him his job. You need to allow him work.
Okay, let's Ange cook.
Nottingham Forest needs to allow the plumber
Let
work.
let no let's Ange cook. We have to let him cook. Stop passing it back. Man, you guys are funny, man. You guys are funny. Like, I don't know. You guys are hyping up big Ange, and you guys seem excited about this appointment. It's good to see
We're,
Ange
we're
back.
all we're, we're all excited to see how it's going to work.
If he
We're
said
going
Ange mate is getting Nottingham Forest relegated. He's getting Nottingham relegated. Man, honestly, I don't see it working. I don't see it working, but
Kingsley,
only time will tell because I'm not sure.
what I will
Mm.
tell you is to trust the process. Arsenal has been trusting the process for how many years now? 6 years. Why can't you trust the process for two? They gave him a 2 year contract. Trust the process. Trust Ange, but for just
No,
2 years.
this makes me
He's
laugh,
going to
man.
win.
Liam,
He's
Liam
going
says,
to
Liam says, Ange head down interview when he loses. Ah, mate. Ah, look.
yeah,
Ah,
Ahmed,
mate.
Ahmed, Ahmed. Yes, exactly.
No, I'll give Liam a bump for that. That was a nice comment, man. That was a nice comment. I enjoyed that. He said,
Oh my
when Ange
God.
loses, ah, mate. Ah, look.
Ahmed, look, mate.
You're forcing me into a corner. No,
Yes.
that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
SSB saying who do Forest played? They play their next
Arsenal.
game is Arsenal. Arsenal
They
at
play as
home. Hmm. Arsenal at home is not an easy game.
yeah.
Arsenal at home is not an easy game. Believe it or not, like you might say what you want about this Arsenal team. It's difficult playing Arsenal at home.
They'll
They can beat
anyways,
City. They can
they'll
beat
beat not I
they
don't
can
know.
beat
I,
Nottingham Forest. They can beat a lot of teams at home. Arsenal at home
yeah,
is different. I'm telling you guys. Away,
yeah,
Arsenal away playing a big side, they can be scared. They might sit back, defend. They don't want to. Ateta does not
yeah,
want to lose games. But at
yeah,
home, they can take more risk. So it's a bit tricky. It's going to be a very tough game for them. Anyway, Bagman is saying should have been Jose for Forest and for West
yeah.
Ham. Oh, interesting take.
But
You
how
know,
would
we
Ange
said
work for West
Mourinho.
Ham?
We know we said Mourinho so many times yesterday for Forest. So many people online were saying Mourinho for Forest, but Ange for West Ham. Do
But
you
he
see
needs a
Ange for
yes
West Ham?
man. He
Ange
needs a
for West
yes
Ham.
man.
That one is a sure relegation. Those
They
old
will
heads
relegate.
at West
No,
Ham, you want us to
they
run
will, they will get
and
relegated.
us. Those guys,
They are done. They are done.
you want who?
At least Nottingham Forest, we're not sure if they will get relegated. But if you send Ange to
West
West Ham,
Ham.
eh, they are gone.
They are
They are,
cooked. No, they are cooked. They
you,
are cooked.
you pick them from the championship.
Man,
They are
it's going to
putting
be
me to a
funny.
corner.
Yeah, you're supposed to be in the corner. If you say the funniest thing I've seen in football was watching 9 men
Yes,
play a high nine
highlight.
men
That was the
play
first
a
time
high line.
in my whole life.
That game
This
ended
guy
like
was
4-0 or 4-1. One of the two, like 4-1 or so.
Jackson's only hat trick as a Chelsea player. They give Jackson that hat trick.
9 men. Why not just line the guys 5 and 4 and they just sit back and
But
defend?
Kingsley, I know we talk about now, but do you know that Chelsea almost lost that game? We could have drawn that game with the way because Pochettino had no idea of what he was doing. Do you get?
Hmm, okay. My people is saying Maranakis would throw his kebab from his plate. He would trust no process.
No, but you need to trust the process, mate.
He said
Maranakas,
he would trust no
you need to
process.
trust the process, mate. Yeah, so
Bagman is saying great Greek mafia at Forest. They like what you were saying, right? That whole
yeah,
mafia
yeah,
energy.
that's it.
Um,
Yeah, yeah.
Magrico is saying Forest defense softer than Greek yogurt. Okay, you want this
Oh my
ball? I'll
God.
give you. I'll 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 give you. You guys are just going wild in this comment section, man. He said,
It means a
wait.
bomb. It means a bomb
He
for
said,
me,
wait,
please.
softer than Greek yogurt.
I just saw
No,
Milenko collect red card for chasing Hurricane. Hurricane is like 32. When you now start chasing strikers that are
Milenkovic.
much younger, yes, he collected red card. Bad tackle. Bad.
Oh
And
man.
Ange is his new manager. Hmm.
No, this is funny.
Oh,
This is
oh my
funny.
God.
Maybe saying Ange get Ange made for West Ham will get sacked by Christmas. He said the Greek yogurt is 0% fat. Oh
Oh my
man, man, you
God.
guys are funny, man. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Back when I say yeah, you're right. Jose for West Ham, then yeah. Honestly, Ange
Yeah,
for
Joseph
West
for
Ham,
West Ham actually.
Jose for West Ham, they can defend everything, but Ange
Is
for West
in
Ham,
no, they are gone. They are
Liam
gone.
said Ange at West Ham will be worse than Spurs. Oh man, they'll
It
be
would.
cooked.
It would.
They'll be cooked. Let me say Forest defense will be more open than Lily Phillips now.
Oh God.
Oh man. Oh man. I'm just saying my first El Bomba. Liam is saying Spurs last season was the Phillips FC. Honestly, Spurs last season they had
It's
no
bad.
defense.
It was bad. It was bad,
Hmm,
brother. It was bad.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
It
The
was
thing is,
bad.
Jose needs the fans. Yeah, he needs the fans. SSP, did you see Haaland today? Yeah, Haaland scored a lot of goals today. Is it just me or
Oh,
Haaland scored 5 goals today and had an assist
five
or something? Haaland was moving crazy today.
today.
You didn't see it, Haaland and the goals that he
I
scored.
didn't see it.
You didn't see it.
Who are
Wow, Haaland,
Manchester City? Where are they playing this weekend? Man U.
Man U, yeah, they're playing Man U.
Oh,
They're playing Man
oh.
U. No, Haaland did he did well today. He did well today. I was so surprised. Like, wow, you know, I was so surprised. Bagman saying I would love to see Jose for Rangers as well. That's good. Anderson looks good for England.
For
Elliot Anderson,
England,
right?
yes,
Anderson
he
too is
looks
at
good.
Anderson too is at Nottingham Forest, right? So is at
Yes.
Nottingham Forest. So
So he can break up play. He's more decent than Pasuma. Yes,
can
he's
be Suma,
better.
right?
Yes, he's a better player than
Okay.
Pisuma. I don't know how to call
Okay,
his name,
Pasuma.
right? So Pisuma.
Liam is saying Jokeres is a flop. Sweden is trash. Sweden is
Oh my
wait.
God.
I
They
didn't watch
lost. I
any
think they
of the
lost. They
Swedish
lost
games.
2-0. They lost 2-0.
The Isak play? Because I don't want
So
Isak to be trash.
he came on 78 minutes or so.
Okay,
Isak came in
okay.
78 minutes. But
Yeah,
Gyökeres was garbage. Yeah, wasn't good.
this
Was
Jokeres,
uh,
bro.
yeah. And Kingsley, I'll go with a famous saying from Nuno, or Coach Nuno now. When he played Arsenal the last time, who was
Yes.
his famous comment? He used only four at the back rather than
Mhm.
five. He said why? He said Arsenal plays without a striker.
Norway
So I
beats.
use
So sorry to cut you off. Sorry to cut you off.
yeah.
Norway beats Moldova 11-1.
Jesus Christ.
11-1.
Wow.
Haaland had 5 goals in that game.
Yeah.
Odegaard scored in that game. In fact, it was like this is giving FIFA, this is giving FC. You know, when a very experienced FIFA player is playing
Eh,
11-1. When was the last time you saw this kind of scoreline in football?
oh,
11-1.
shit,
Bro.
man.
Wow. That's crazy. No, no, no. That's really crazy. Um, Isak looks good. Okay, that's good, man. That's good that Isak looks good. Isak looks good. Yeah, 5 goals, 2 assists. Like what Ikena said, 5 goals, 2 assists in the game.
That's crazy.
11-1. Whoa, that's crazy.
Ooh.
Liam was saying Kosovo beat Sweden. I think that's what he said. Beat
Two
Sweden.
zero. Yeah, it was
Wow,
two
that's
zero.
crazy. SSB saying Isak did more in 15 minutes than Jokeres' entire international break. What?
The first match, it was non-existent in the first game they played. Oh my god. That's what I
Wow.
was trying. That's what I was trying to tell you. Arsenal has no striker. That was Nuno's quote
If
last
there's
season.
if there's any lesson that I begin to see in football is don't buy a striker from Portugal, brother. Don't
Brother,
buy a striker
they are
from
not good.
Portugal.
Thank you.
It might be a scam. I don't know
So
what that
that
league is about, but don't buy a striker. Be careful when you buy a striker from Portugal. Um, SSB saying this was Auckland type of game. Wow. Moldova, do they have a professional team? Are they 9 to 5ers that they called from their job?
maybe
To
his brothers they
because
put
11
together.
one is crazy.
Moldova is a small country, right? It's
Yeah, it's
small.
like exactly what Liam said.
small.
11-1 is like your older brother destroying the little brother on FIFA. Like it's like playing FIFA, they beat you 11-1.
Yeah.
No, it's like you guys are disrespecting your currency. Hey, we're not disrespecting it, but you know, guy, you have to perform. If you don't perform, people will talk about this,
You,
right? Now that it's
you
at
get
people more eyes on it too. So you get SSB said, I don't think the opponent is professional.
oh my goodness.
After their delivery shit.
So Moldova is tired. Delivery shifts.
Man, 11-1 is embarrassing. That coach is getting sacked. 11-1.
I think so.
Hmm. No, but 11-1 is crazy. It's crazy. Malito is saying he has a better goal scoring record for Sweden than Isak goal per game.
Bad
Oh,
game.
interesting. Interesting. We'll see what happens. But at the end of the day, Isak, bro. Like Isak is just a complete striker. He's a complete player.
Is he
He
going to
does
play on
he
Sunday?
does
Who do you guys
everything.
play? Who do you guys play on Sunday?
Who are we playing again? Let me pull it up. He does everything. So there's so much to come from Isak, bro. Like it's Isak. Guys, Nigeria is not going to do. Yeah, we said that at the beginning of the stream that Nigeria is not going to the
Yeah,
World Cup. So
that's
yeah,
not news. That's not news.
yeah,
That's
it's
good.
same old thing, man. Same old thing. We're playing Burnley
Ma-
away.
Magnifico is
Yeah.
saying he prefers Gyökeres to Isak.
Why? Nah,
What?
Magnifico is trolling. No, Magnifico is trolling. Are
What?
you serious?
Okay. Maybe I think he's joking.
Maybe he's joking.
What?
Maybe he's joking. Ah, wait. You prefer Gyökeres to Isak? Why? I'm curious to know why. If he truly does, I
Nah,
want to know why. Actually, I'm just curious why. Yeah, we're playing Burnley, like Ikena said. We're playing Burnley. Burnley is an away game for us. Yeah,
be
it would be a nice.
careful
It
of
would be
Scott
nice to
Parker.
watch. It would be nice to watch.
Be
It would be nice to
careful of
watch.
Scott Parker.
SSB saying South Africa was giving Nigeria the work. Guy,
Huh?
we scored an own goal in that game too. Through
Oh,
Ekong own goal, and
yeah,
then we finally scored. Calvin Bassey scored. I like that South Africa has an offensive identity. What is Nigeria's
yeah.
identity? Is it offensive or
We
defensive, or
we don't have
we're just
any
going off of
identity.
vibes?
We're like a Ten Hag team.
We're going off of
We're like
vibes, game to
we're
game,
like a game to game. We take it that way. Yeah.
bro.
Why not play both
Magnifico is
strikers four
saying we
four
will
two?
see this season. Jokeres will win Arsenal the title.
That's really bold. Bold statement. Anyways, he has him
Is
on his
No, but it's serious. So
PFM.
he said he's the final piece of the puzzle. No, Magnifico is actually
Okay.
serious too. He's
Lukaku
actually
was
not
the
even
final
joking.
piece of Chelsea's puzzle many years ago. What happened? Hmm. Hey.
Man. Say why not play both strikers 4-4-2? Wait, Liam, are you talking about Liverpool? Like Liverpool should play both strikers?
No, not Liverpool. He's talking of maybe Sweden. I think.
Oh,
Is it
Sweden.
Sweden he's
Okay, okay,
talking
okay.
about?
Well, I think it's one of the
I don't
two.
know.
I
Maybe
guess you let us
I
know.
don't know.
Liam is also saying Ateta has destroyed Jokeres already, like he did with with Aubameyang. Wow, wow, that's crazy. That's a crazy take.
Oh my god. So who prefers
Maybe
a
saying is it
player who
confirmed that Nigeria is
romantic
out?
play?
I guess it's not confirmed, but with the way things are looking,
Let's be realistic. Be realistic.
most people are trying
We're
to be
out.
realistic. So
Yeah.
what's happening is we have 11 points. There are how many
Mm,
games? There are 2 games left. We play Benin, we play Lesotho.
mm.
Those two
Mm.
games left, possible points we get from that is what?
6.
6. Right. So we
Mhm.
have to beat those two teams specifically.
And hope South Africa loses their 2 games
No,
and
no,
they
not hope South
win it.
Africa. We don't, no, South Africa,
That's the
like
only
they've
way we are
gone.
going.
No,
No,
but
no,
we
no,
can
no.
get to playoffs now. We can get to playoffs, second place playoffs. I was actually thinking of second place
Second
because that's
place.
the closest we
Okay.
are, right? To
And
so
hope
we are
wins.
one game away from second place. So we must beat
We
Benin.
see.
We have to beat Benin. We have to win
Mm.
Lesotho to actually have a chance at second place. And then maybe we are a best second place and then something happen. But when you look at all the maybe when you punch the calculator and you look at all the
There is
calculations, it's
no
like
point
the
talking
odds
about
of this is
a
just
waste of
so
time.
yeah, it's just
Waste
so
of time.
tricky.
Yeah.
Magnifico is saying, Andy, you predicted Arsenal too. Yeah, you played Arsenal to win
Which
the league.
Arsenal?
To win the league.
Oh, yes, I actually predicted Arsenal
Yeah,
to
so
win.
that's what
Yes, I did.
Magnifico is saying.
Yeah.
Like they could
Yeah, yeah,
possibly
yeah, I
win the
did.
league.
I did.
Okay, Liam was talking about Sweden, 4-4-2. He was talking about
Yeah.
Sweden. Ikena is saying, who prefers a player who romances his hair? You know
50
when he does that
times in a
celebration, he
match.
romances his hair over 50 times in a
They play.
match. So a player who knows how to put the ball in the net. Give your parents a phone and you rather take selfies on the pitch than score.
Oh my God, Eucharist is
Hey
done.
man,
He's done.
Ikena man,
He's
this
done.
guy
I think he should just
he,
cut his
he
hair.
cooked
He
him,
should cut
man.
his hair.
Anything that
Cut
makes
his hair and be
that
focused.
makes your careers go bad. That brother is serious. He's playing no games. And Liverpool too, 4-4-2. We'll see. I wonder how we'll play Isaac
Oh,
and Ekitike.
we'll see. We'll see what your coach has
See,
in stock, right?
is that why
Yeah.
Liverpool buy Isak when you bought Ekitike? I guess it's because of that depth. You know, we need more attackers, so
What
we need
depth?
more depth,
Yeah,
more squad depth. So
yeah.
that's why
And
we have to buy.
Isak too goes on injuries, right?
Yeah, Isak
So
will go on injury. I'm telling you
yeah,
guys, like Ekitike, Isak, they'll all have their time. They'll all have their time to play. Say, has SA been deducted points? Oh yeah, there's that whole talk about
3
SA and
points.
point deduction and stuff.
Okay,
But did
they've
it really
not.
make a difference? Because SA they are sitting at 16 points. I guess it might make a difference. I guess
It
it
will
might.
make, yeah, if they deduct 3
Yeah,
points,
yeah,
it will
you're
make
right.
a
Yeah,
difference.
that
Mm.
that point, but it's almost like our the chances of us qualifying AB is relying on other external things
FIFA,
to happen. Why
yeah,
can't
it's too
we just
much.
win games and then
Qualify,
qualify? Why does it
yeah.
have to be this person has to be deducted? This person has to lose. That has to happen. This
A waste of time. Waste
is
of time,
crazy.
my dear. Yeah.
It's crazy. But yeah, no problem. Anyways, what are your final thoughts, man? What are your final thoughts on all this?
Final thought is I'm fully backing Ange.
Yeah,
I'm fully backing Ange.
fully backing
I was
Ange.
Yes, I was
Mm.
excited to have AngeBall. I don't care about the outcome. It's not my business. It's not my club. Do you get? I live in Nottingham, but I was just excited to see AngeBall back in the league.
Mm.
Let's see. Maybe he's going to give us like an AngeBall 2.0. We don't know. Like normally you upgrade your software. Maybe there are some updates in the pipeline we don't know about. Maybe that highline might be reduced. Just stay with me. The highline might be reduced. We don't know. Right. So I'm happy to see Ange back in the league. Let's see what he does, right? We'll see. And hope he beats us now.
Mm.
Yes,
Okay.
I lived in Nottingham, yes. I think for 2.5 years
When he
or
said
3 years.
when did you live in
Okay,
Nottingham?
when?
Yeah.
2015 to 2018, I lived in Nottingham.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, you won't tell them that you also lived in Australia too. You know, world
Yes,
traveler.
I also lived in Australia too. Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
So yeah.
Magnifico is saying Ikena, there's not a better player at putting the ball in the net other than Kane. Oh, than Gyökeres. He scored 64 GA last season for club only. But you have to see that being replicated though. You have to see that being replicated at us now. So Liam is saying what happened to Nigeria? They have excellent players. We have, honestly speaking, we have really good players. We do have really good players. So I don't know why this is happening. Maybe the coach, I don't know.
It
Um
has always been the case.
if it's the only Andy will back Ange with, of course he'll back him. And then Ikena's comments, Liam, you seem to be an Arsenal fan who is still bitter about Issa. Anyways, in case you didn't realize, we do not have a backup to Gakpo, and we can't have just one striker here. Focus on the flow of your guys. No. Liam actually is not an Arsenal fan. You know, Liam is an Olympiacos
Is that
fan.
yeah, he
Do
told
you
us
remember he
that
said that? Yeah, Liam is
fan.
actually an
Yeah.
Olympiacos fan. Is that Asapa? Yeah, I appreciate you guys so much for coming on the stream. Liam, Ikena, AB, Magnifico, SSB, Bagman came
Doctors.
back. Shout out to Bagman. It's nice
Yeah.
to have you on the stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dorcas. Am I missing anybody? Am I missing anybody? No. I
Saying
feel like
that.
I'm not. Liam, okay. Yeah, shout out to all of you guys. I appreciate you guys. We're trying to do the 5:30 p.m. stream. That's our
Yeah.
current stream time for now until we see what happens with the time and how good it is or not good it is. If you've not done
Yeah.
so yet, we have a community poll going on right now where we put 3 different time slots: 5
Yeah.
p.m.,
Just. Yeah.
5:15 p.m., and 5:30 p.m. So you guys
Yeah.
let us know in the comments as well what time is works for you with your own time zone, because it's 5:30 p.m. CST is our current time zone. So let us know. You
Yeah.
can let us know through the polls. You can let us know in the comment section to give us a better idea on what everybody
He said
um
link to the poll. Link to
Oh,
the
is
poll.
I put it on
Go
YouTube
on the
actually. I
page.
put the community poll. I put on community post on YouTube, so you can just go to our YouTube
Okay.
page and
Yeah.
you just see the poll on that community.
Yeah.
You just find it there. So go on our YouTube channel and just go to community. You see the post there. You can just click it and choose the time slot that you
Yeah.
prefer. It will really help us know like what fits everybody. You guys are streaming from different parts of the world and stuff. Shout out to you guys. Please subscribe if you're new here. If you've not done so, we're on the way to 3K subscribers before the end of the year,
Yeah.
guys. We're trying to get there, grow this community, brick by brick. I appreciate you guys so much. Good evening,
Callings.
good
You
morning to
talk about
everything.
calling.
Yeah, don't forget our calling. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Don't forget our calling segment. We're still working on that, but we want to bring a calling segment. Ikena asked, is it going to be through the phone call? It's going to be like an internet phone call type of thing, because we want to save you guys on all those what they call fees when you call in and stuff like that. So those types of
Mhm.
things. Anyways, you guys will let you know more as we finalize everything. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Bye. Good night, good evening, good morning,
Yeah.
wherever you're streaming from.